My daughter pounded on my door frantically, and when I opened, she screamed, "Please help me hide. My husband is trying to kill me." She was standing at my door bleeding from her nose, covered in bruises. Her dress was torn. Today was the day they'd moved in together for the first time, but I didn't ask questions. I just pulled her inside and locked the door. "Go hide in the bathroom upstairs. Now." She ran up, but halfway up the stairs, she stopped and looked back at me. "He's coming here right now, Mom. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." I knew exactly what she was talking about, but I didn't respond. There was no time. I grabbed the biggest knife from the kitchen drawer and called 911. Then I looked through the window. A car was pulling up outside. The driver's door opened. A man stepped out. When I saw his face, my stomach dropped, not in a surprised way, but more in disappointed. I can't believe this actually happened way. You see, 6 years ago, my daughter was 17 and given a school project about the criminal justice system. Her task was to write to a prisoner. She could have chosen any prisoner at all, and she chose a man who was serving life for killing his girlfriend. He'd strangled her to death and dissolved her body in sulfuric acid. When my daughter picked him, she said it was just to get inside his twisted mind. But then she wrote to him, and the first thing he did was claim that he was innocent, that he surprised a 17-year-old was so mature that she would think for herself and pick him to write to. To my demise, my daughter believed him, and so their back and forth started. When the project ended, I begged her to stop writing to him, tried everything to get her to see through his act, but she refused. "He's innocent, Mom. You don't understand him like I do." She had that classic, "I can save him, I can fix him" mentality. They fell in love through letters. He wrote her poetry, told her she was the only one who truly saw him, made her feel special. When she turned 21, he married her in prison. She invited me to the wedding. I refused to go. "You're making the biggest mistake of your life," I told her as she tried on her dress that morning. We didn't speak for months after that. Then last year, the impossible happened. DNA evidence overturned his conviction. The samples had been contaminated. He walked out after 10 years. I'll never forget the day my daughter got the news. She was bouncing against the walls with excitement, posting about justice and true love, but I was horrified. I tried everything to stop her from moving in together. I pleaded, I reasoned, I threatened to cut her off, but what was I supposed to do? Put a steel-grade padlock on her room door, barricade her windows, and deny her food till she broke up with him? She was 23, legally an adult, determined to be with him. My grandfather always taught me, if the fool wants to burn, let the fool burn. So I let her walk out that door. And now here she was, not even 12 hours later, both of our lives now in danger. I listened to the sound of him picking the front door lock and realized I had to hide alongside my daughter. I ran up to her and found her in her old bedroom, holding a revolver I'd never seen before. "Where did you get that?" I panic yelled. My daughter was crying. "From the safe in the closet. Dad told me about it when I was little." Her voice was shaking. "You were always against guns, but he always thought just in case. So he kept it hidden from you. He told me the code and taught me to use it if I ever needed to." My eyes went wide. My husband had died 8 years ago. Even in the afterlife, he was looking after our daughter. We heard the doorknob starting to rattle downstairs, and that's when my daughter broke down. "He told me the truth today," she screamed. "An hour after we moved in, he actually murdered his girlfriend. The DNA evidence was contaminated by accident. He got lucky." My blood went cold as my daughter continued. "He said now that we're living together, I can never leave. When I tried to run, he said he'd kill me like he killed her." Downstairs, the lock finally clicked open. The front door swung wide. His footsteps echoed through the rooms, slamming doors, overturning furniture. His voice drifted from downstairs. "Baby, where are you?" Then it turned darker. "I told you what would happen if you tried to leave." We were locked in my bedroom. My daughter was holding the revolver with shaking hands. I positioned myself behind her, both of us crying. His footsteps on the stairs now, getting closer. He reached the bedroom door and tried the handle. "Open the door," he yelled. We stayed silent. "I said open the door." He started kicking it. The door frame splintered with each impact. One final kick and the door exploded open. He was standing there with a knife in his hand. He saw the gun. He actually smirked. "You won't shoot me. You love me." He took a step forward. My daughter's voice was brave. "I did love you. That's the biggest mistake of my life." He lunged forward with the knife raised. My daughter pulled the trigger. 2 shots hit him in the chest. He dropped the knife and stumbled back, fell to his knees, then collapsed onto the bedroom floor. He bled out within minutes. The police declared it self-defense. No charges were filed. I held my daughter while she cried for hours. There was a picture of my husband looking at us the whole time, smiling. It's like he knew.